There's a mistake many people make once in their lives and never repeat: underestimating a woman because of her wrong zodiac sign. You see Gemini's sweet smile and think you can lie with impunity. You see Scorpio's silence and think you've gotten away unscathed. You see Leo's elegance and think she won't react. And then, at a moment you least expected, in a way you least imagined, the universe presents you with the bill. Full price, with interest, no installments. Because these women aren't dangerous by accident. They are dangerous by nature, by mission, and by a power that most people only recognize too late. The truth no one tells you about the most dangerous women of the zodiac is that their danger rarely seems like danger. It seems like charm, patience, indifference, lightness. That's exactly where the trap lies. You confuse calmness with weakness, silence with submission, a smile with naivete. And when you realize your mistake, you're already in the middle of a verbal revenge that destroys credibility, a deadly silence that freezes forever, a roar that incinerates ego, or a glow-up so epic it hurts just to watch from afar. In this video, you'll meet the 7 most dangerous women of the zodiac, not to fear them, but to respect them as they deserve. Each with her own unique style, each with her own particular weapon, each with a level of feminine power that will make you rethink every interaction you've ever had with these signs. If you are one of these women, prepare to recognize yourself and be proud. If you've ever messed with one of them, well, this video will explain a lot of what has happened in your life recently. Gemini is the most dangerous woman you'll ever underestimate, and you'll regret it. On the outside, she's pure charm, an irresistible smile, engaging conversation, that light energy that makes everyone want to be around her. But on the inside, a mind as sharp as a razor, filing away every contradiction, every lie, every inconsistency you let slip by without realizing it. Gemini women don't yell, don't throw plates, don't make a scene like in a soap opera. They wait for the right moment, and when they arrive with words so precise and devastating that you leave without knowing what hit you. Gemini verbal revenge is a dark work of art. She doesn't need to invent anything. She uses exactly what you said, in the order you said it, with the context you tried to hide. It's like watching a movie plot twist where you're the villain and she's the screenwriter, director, and lead actress all at once. Every lie you tell becomes ammunition. Every broken promise becomes evidence. Every contradiction becomes the final argument that destroys your credibility in a single paragraph. Gemini women's verbal revenge isn't an exaggeration. It's literally their superpower. What makes Gemini truly dangerous is the calm with which she executes. While you think you've gotten away with it, she's meticulously planning every detail of her response with the precision of someone who never acts impulsively, only strategically. And when she finally speaks, you realize she knew everything long before you could imagine. Never underestimate the woman who smiles while listening to you lie, because she's just waiting for the perfect moment to turn the tables. Scorpio doesn't need drama to be devastating, and that's exactly what makes them the most dangerous of all. While other signs scream, cry, or text in the middle of the night, the Scorpio woman simply disappears. No explanation, no goodbye, no last chance. Her deadly silence isn't absence, it's a sentence. Broken trust with Scorpio is irreparable, negotiable, and doesn't offer a second chance disguised as a third. It's a definitive end, executed with a coldness that leaves the other person questioning exactly what happened for months on end. What makes Scorpio's silence so lethal is what comes after it. She doesn't seek revenge directly. She doesn't need to. Scorpio, a feminine sign, understands that the universe is the best executor of justice that exists, and simply lets karma work its magic with the patience of someone who knows the outcome before the game even begins. While you're trying to understand her disappearance, life is already rearranging the return of what you've sown, and when the consequences arrive, and they always do, you can only connect the dots by looking back, realizing that her silence was the first sign that karma was already on its way. Scorpio doesn't forgive because it doesn't forget, and it doesn't forget because it feels everything with a depth that other signs can't even imagine. Each betrayal is etched not as resentment, but as a given. And this given fuels the coldest and most definitive decision it will make: to erase you from its life as if you never existed. Without hatred, without tears, without drama, just total and permanent absence. And if Scorpio's silence already chills you, wait until you see what happens when a Leo decides you've crossed the line. Leo isn't just a sign, it's a walking throne. The Leo woman walks as if the world were her stage, because for her, it is. She doesn't need external validation. She doesn't need approval. She doesn't need you to acknowledge her worth, because she already knows. And it's precisely this unwavering self-confidence that makes her so dangerous when provoked. Disrespecting a Leo isn't just a misjudgment, it's a strategic error that will cost her dearly. She doesn't react with tears. She doesn't react with pleading. She doesn't react with desperate messages at 3 in the morning. She reacts with a roar that redefines hierarchies. Leo's natural talent for incinerating egos is frighteningly precise. She knows exactly where your pride resides, and that's precisely where her roar lands. With devastating elegance, she makes you feel insignificant not through rudeness, but through the simple comparison between who she is and what you dared to do. Leo women don't humiliate with insults. They humiliate with class, with presence, with that look that says it all without needing a single word. And the worst part? Everyone around sees it. Because a Leo Zodiac queen never operates behind the scenes. She operates center stage. What makes Leo truly unforgettable when she crosses the line is that she holds no grudges. She simply shines brighter after the confrontation, as if the challenge fueled the flame instead of extinguishing it. You try to diminish it, and it grows. You try to eclipse it, and it shines. Trying to extinguish the light of a Leo woman is like trying to extinguish the sun with your hand. Besides being useless, it's ridiculous. And speaking of strength that doesn't back down from any challenge, the next sign on this list doesn't just face war. She is war. Aries doesn't know the meaning of the word retreat, and never will. The Aries woman is pure fire in human form. Bold, direct, relentless, and with a warrior energy that transforms any provocation into an instant battlefield. She doesn't wait. She doesn't plan silently like Scorpio. She doesn't construct the perfect argument like Gemini. She reacts quickly, strongly, and unfiltered. Challenge an Aries woman, and you'll discover in practice what it means to face someone who literally fears nothing. Martian martial energy isn't a metaphor in this woman. It's her personality. What makes the Aries warrior so devastating in a conflict is the combination of courage with a total absence of hesitation. While you're still processing what you're going to say, she's already responded, already moved forward, and already turned the tables. Aries in love war is no exaggeration. She treats each challenge as a personal mission, with a determination that intimidates even those who arrived confident. And she doesn't fight to prove a point. She fights to win. For Aries, there is no draw, no middle ground, no we'll deal with it later. There is victory, and there are those left behind trying to understand what happened. The fierce beauty of the Aries woman is that she doesn't hold grudges after a battle. She confronts, wins, moves on, without resentment, without prolonged drama, without revisiting the battlefield for weeks. What's said is done, and now she's 3 steps ahead while you're still licking your wounds. This ability to wage war without losing herself in hatred is what makes her not only dangerous, but admirable. And if Aries is explosive in confrontation, the next sign is the opposite: silent, calculating, and surgically precise. Virgo is the sign you fear the least, until the day you should have feared it first. The Virgo woman doesn't yell, doesn't explode, doesn't make a scene. She observes. With those attentive eyes that seem merely curious, she is actually mapping every weakness, every inconsistency, every vulnerable point you expose without realizing it. A calculating Virgo isn't a characteristic. It's a permanent way of operating. And while you think you're doing well in the relationship with her, she already has a complete mental dossier on everything you are, everything you pretend to be, and everything you hide so carefully. What makes a Virgo woman truly lethal is the patience with which she saves her ammunition. She doesn't use it in the first argument. She doesn't use it in the first disagreement. She doesn't use it when she's angry. She uses it at the exact moment when it will cause maximum impact, with surgical precision that leaves you speechless, defenseless, and without a leg to stand on. Virgo doesn't destroy on impulse. She destroys by calculated decision. And when she decides the time has come, every word is chosen to hit exactly where it hurts most, leaving a mark that you will feel long after the confrontation is over. What's impressive about Virgo is that she does all this without losing her composure. She doesn't raise her voice, doesn't lose control, doesn't give emotional satisfaction to whoever provoked her. She simply dismantles you with the same coldness as a surgeon opening a patient, methodical, precise, and completely in control of the situation. Dangerous zodiac women come in many forms, but Virgo's is the most sophisticated of all, the one you don't see coming until it's too late. And speaking of paralyzing coldness, the next sign on this list has elevated this characteristic to a level that will leave you with chills. Capricorn doesn't punish with explosions, it punishes with eternal absence. The Capricorn woman is pure power in feminine form, disciplined, ambitious, impenetrable, and with such high standards that few can reach them. She doesn't give trust easily, she grants it like a rare title few deserve. And that's exactly why, when you break that trust, the price is final and non-negotiable. Capricorn Ice Queen isn't a term of endearment, it's a literal description of how she operates when she decides you no longer deserve an inch of her space. Capricorn's breakup is the most surgical of all the feminine signs. No explanation, no drama, no final dramatic conversation that offers hope of resolution. She simply stops. Stops responding, stops showing up, stops existing in your life as if she had signed a contract for total erasure. And what's frightening isn't the speed, it's the completeness. Capricorn leaves no gaps, no doors ajar, no ambiguous message that fuels hope. When she freezes, it's permafrost. It doesn't thaw with human warmth. It doesn't thaw with time. It doesn't thaw with belated regret. What makes Capricorn the most feared ice queen of the zodiac is that she doesn't visibly suffer after the breakup. She thrives. While you process her absence, she's already building the next phase of her life with the same ironclad discipline she applies to everything. Her greatest revenge isn't to destroy you, it's simply not needing you. And this earned, genuine, and unwavering indifference is more devastating than any direct confrontation could be. Speaking of moving on with a lightness that shames those left behind, the last sign on this list transforms pain into fuel in a way only she knows how. Sagittarius is the sign that transforms pain into life's fuel, and does so with a lightness that shames those who tried to destroy it. The Sagittarian woman isn't dangerous through confrontation. She isn't dangerous through silence. She isn't dangerous through precision. She's dangerous because she simply doesn't stop. Hurt her today, and tomorrow she's already smiling, traveling, discovering something new, living with an intensity that makes you realize you tried to extinguish a flame that no extinguisher in the world could reach. Sagittarius glow-up isn't an internet trend. It's this sign's natural survival mode. What makes a Sagittarius woman truly unforgettable to the one who betrayed her is that she doesn't look back. Not out of coldness, not out of calculated indifference like Capricorn, but because the horizon ahead is genuinely more interesting than anyone who tried to diminish her. She laughs at the betrayal not as a performance, but because, for her, life is too great to be wasted on resentment. A free-spirited Sagittarius doesn't dwell on prolonged bitterness. She overflows into the next chapter with an energy that leaves the former abuser watching from afar, realizing the magnitude of what he lost. Sagittarius's revenge is the most elegant and the most painful of all: to live better, freer, and more radiant than ever, without you. While other signs destroy with words, silence, or ice, Sagittarius destroys with abundance. With that new travel photo, with that unexpected achievement, with that genuine smile that makes it clear that your absence left no void. Sagittarius women are living proof that the best response to those who underestimated you is simply to bloom without asking permission. So, did you recognize yourself in any of these women? Or perhaps you recognize someone who has passed through your life and now finally understands the magnitude of what they faced? Because each of these 7 women has a unique power, a particular weapon, a way of operating that is undefended when you're on the wrong side of history. Gemini exposes you with words. Scorpio silences you. Leo incinerates you with presence. Aries confronts you without hesitation. Virgo dismantles you with precision. Capricorn freezes you forever. And Sagittarius? Sagittarius simply flourishes without you. And that's the most painful of all. Now the question that really matters: what are you going to do with this knowledge? If you are one of these women, stop diminishing your power, stop apologizing for your strength, stop softening who you are to fit into the comfort of those who don't deserve your whole self. Your sign is not a coincidence, it's your identity. And if you've ever had the misfortune of underestimating one of these women,